Are you ready? Because he's ready. It's Master Jeff, martial arts expert, instructor extraordinaire, and general clown. He's not afraid of coronavirus. He's not afraid of the bad guys. Master Jeff is not afraid of anything.
Wake up! Where is everybody? All right, next time I set this thing up, I'm going to start it at 7:54 or something to compensate for you sleepy heads. All right, so today is Pyoungans Forms Day, but we shouldn't say of course. I don't know if we have been in the past, but let's start with a little Tai Chi just to get the blood circulating. And I always start over there, so I'm going to start over here today. And by the way, I did put down some blue tape. If you'll notice, you cannot see it because I've got it just out of the camera angle. Oh, and there is Juby. Oh, no, that's Miss Tanette. Very good. All right, so Miss Tanette, by the time 20 seconds goes by, you'll just be hearing, I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to start over there today with our Tai Chi. Remember, the first one is Kokyunage, stroking the wild horse's mane. Don't worry, we're just getting started, Julia. So here we go. All right, Kokyunage, stroking the wild horse's mane. Remember your breathing. There we go. That felt nice. Then let's do a little Aikido. Remember, we keep our heads at the same level this time. Knees bent. Here we go. Oh. All right, so let's, do I see VFX tutorials? Whoa, it's Zoe. What is going on, Zoe? And congratulations, Miss Coconut, for taking a walk. One of the things I found in my back research was that walking can, in some cases, depending on your melody, actually decompress your back. It's kind of counterintuitive. You would think the pounding of walking would compress your back. But what happens is it does compress it, but in answer to that, it lets up with each step, which supposedly, the way I understand it, sucks some moisture, some fluid into those discs between your spines. And so a lot of people actually get some back relief from taking a walk. Just a short, like a 200-yard walk even will do the trick with the constant of those cushions in your back. I haven't tried that. I've tried stopping sleeping on my tummy. I used to sleep on my tummy. I read that was could be an issue, so I've stopped doing that. It seems to have worked, but maybe it just got better. You never know with the back. Whatever the case, it's time for Uda for Yundo, aka Lou Ferrigno Undo, and I'm going to start over here this time. So here we go. There we go. Okay. And my shoulder's not sore really. Just feel a little tight and cold. So let's do a little swimming. So I'm just going to alternate which foot is forward. Make a nice wide front stance. Let's swim slowly. Big motions. We'll speed it up a little bit. Only as your shoulders will stand it. And a little bit faster. Let's slow it down. Slow it down. Switch feet. And backwards. Nice and slow. At my age, I need to feel those joints engage. How they're going to do before I get going fast. Let's speed it up a little. A little faster. Slow it down a little. Slower. Switch feet. Opposite directions. A little faster. A little faster. Slow it down a little slower. Switch feet and switch directions. A little faster. Slow it down a little slower. And yeah. That definitely woke my shoulders up. By the way, a huge breakthrough today. On Monday, I was super tired. I don't know what the deal is, bro. But I pedaled as quickly as I could. Still, I got like 20 minutes. And that's 4.5 miles in 20 minutes. I don't know what the speed adds up to, but I've taken as long as 30 minutes to do that when I'm like really having a bad day. And I'm pumping somewhat. Anyway, so this morning I was a little more frisky, managed to get some sleep. And I always like it when I can crack 20 minutes. Yesterday I was 20 minutes and something, if I remember correctly. I think it was last week, late in the week, it took me 30. But anyway, I like it when I can crack 20 and get into the 19s. One day, a couple of weeks ago, I cracked the 19s and got like 1849, which was to me unheard of, just to see the number 18. Well, today I was 1806. The good news is I broke out of the 19-minute category into the 18s. In fact, I almost broke into the 17:59 range, but I missed it by 6 seconds. That stinks, dude. I was pedaling with pretty much everything I had. My quads were like numb. But still, I thought 6 seconds. Couldn't you have trimmed 6 freaking seconds to break 18? Actually, it would have had to been 7. All I'd had to do was 7 seconds somewhere in that 4.5 miles. If I could have cut 7 seconds, I'd have been 17:59, which for me is like unheard of. So anyway, you can do the math. 18 minutes and 6 seconds to go 4.5 miles. I don't know how fast that is. I'll definitely be adding that up later. Okay, so today is Basics, Pyoungans and Bosai Day. And here's what I'm thinking. Though it'll feel funny to start with my back to you, that's the way I'm going to do it, just for variety. Because every time we do these, I start back there facing you, which feels natural. But today I'm going to stand close here with my back to you, as if I'm standing in front of you in line. Once again, just for variety, for anybody who watches the rewind later, maybe they're trying to learn some forms. And I keep seeing the chats. Let me make sure everything is cool. My battery is so low, so I might have to log in again, okay? All right, very good. Oh, we got 6. That is awesome. By the way, Soren decided to join today. Soremian. All right. Soren. Very good to see you, bro. You know Basic 1. And if you don't, you can follow your sister or follow your old man. So here we go with Basic 1. All right. Feels funny starting with my back to you, but imagine we're in class and I'm in the first line and you're in the next line. So here we go. Basic 1. Shumi. And sit up. Yeah! Paddle. And Schultz. You know what's for dessert. Not pastries, no. No, not coffee. No, not birthday cake either. Twacks, bro. We got to eat twacks for dessert. Belts to the side, and here we go. Let's knock us out a twack. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Kawackada. Kutwackada. Yes, go ahead and make fun of my beet red face. I'm translucent. You got nothing to laugh at, Zoe. You got the same skin as your old man. Okay, here we go with Basic 2. Chumi. Shita. Puddle. Schultz. I was just checking my new tape placement. I had my foot right there by the blue tape. And look at that. I got the edge perfectly. Now I'm standing on the blue tape. My foot disappears. Now I'm off to do blue tape, and there it is. Yeah, baby, I got really scientific. But I feel like I forgot something. Was it the tape? No. Coffee? Already drank. Oh, twack! We forgot our twack. Here we go. Belts to the side. And hana, do, set, net, tas, yes, ilga, do, a hop, you, whack, twack. Homework. Homework for you guys. Don't do it now. Don't go do it now. We're in the middle of a class. I want you to look up what whack and twack are in Korean, so that when we count in Korean, we can do a Korean whack and a Korean twack. All right, okay, so basic 3, I'll have my back to you. Chumi. Soren will go a little bit slower, so maybe you can follow along. Also, you can watch your sister, remember. So basic 3, Chumi. And let's do it on the count for Soren. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. Paddle. Show. Mr. Net, did you try to make sure I was practicing what I preach? Having the correct hand go underneath and all the way around? I was there, baby. I was thinking of it. Belts to the side. Twag time. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, whack, twack. Oh yeah. All right. I'm gonna get just a little agua. I've been pounding this stuff all morning. We did not forget to do twacks. We have now done 3 sets of twacks, my dear. Oh, you were reminding, I forget that you guys, I see your comments 20 seconds late because I'm commenting 20 seconds earlier. I comment 20 seconds later. If I comment, on video, you guys see it 20 seconds afterwards. Well, Valeria is not here, okay? Oh, man, Valeria, I'm paying you back, girl. Next time we are in class. What are we on? Pyoungans 1. Here we go. Once again, let's do it on the count for Soren so that Soren can follow along. And of course, Soren also, you can watch your sister. So here we go. Chumi. Pyoungans 1 on the count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now just like basic 1. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, and then 1, 2, 3. Now open hand down blocks, back stance. 1, 2, 1, 2. Puddle. Show. If this is not hammering you, don't blame it on Master Jeff's quote wimpy class. If it's not hammering you, it means your knees are not bent sufficiently and you're not slamming home every technique as if you're trying to break a concrete block. Speaking of blocks, let's do a twack. Here we go. And hana, do, set, Yes, you got, you do. A hop, you whack, you twack. For the time being, I'm just sticking yule in front of whack and yule in front of twack, because that's the way you do 11 and a 12. In Korean, yul hana, you'll do. So I figure you'll whack, you'll twack. For the time being, what are we on? Pyoungans 2. Once again, we'll do it on the count. So perhaps Soren can follow along. You still there, Soren? I hope so, Daddy. Bang them out, dude. Pyoungans 2 on the count. Bent knees, intensity. True me. And hana. Do. Set. Hana. Do. Set. Hana. Balance. Do. Set. Net. Pass it. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Eat up. Paddle. Short. Let's go ahead and bang out a twack before I lose my nerve. Belt's over. Here we go. Bang out a twack. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whack, twack. Very nice. Oh, Miss Tonette, the way to remember your hand position, arm position for that first technique in Pyoungans 2 is to think of what we discussed yesterday during class on basic 3. So if I'm blocking this way, then this arm goes underneath, right? Pyoungans 2 is the same way. I'm going to put that arm underneath, then I'm just going to drop my hands. And so now this hand has room to make a full circle high block. And once this hand reaches right here, this hand is free to come around this way. So just like I'm going to do basic 3, except I lower my hands, this one starts, bang. Just like that. So then over here, just like I'm going to do basic 3, just like basic 3, just like, except I lower it a little. Start my high block, split second later, this one starts, and you got an effective block, an effective high block, moving like the hand of a clock, and an effective outside block, moving like the surface of a table. Did we do our twacks? Yes, we did. So then let's do Pyoungans 3. Again, we'll do it slow and on the count. Intense, folks. Bend your knees. You see, I have an advantage over you. I know you're watching me, so I can't slack off. I got too much pride, even if that's like not a virtue. Too much pride to slack off while you're watching. Now, I can't watch you. That's the whole disadvantage. I might have you guys start videoing yourselves and sending me the footage so I can see if your knees are bent and you are slamming them home. Are wall twacks okay? If you must do wall twacks, absolutely. You do them however you can do them. Listen, folks, when I first started this whole project, it was going to be a New Year's resolution, but I said, screw that, man, I'm starting right now. Because I won't get into what finally inspired me, several steps along the way, one of which was one day Seven said, are you losing weight? That planted the seed. Thank you for that, Seven. Whatever the case, when I first started, I thought, you know what? I'm going to do 100 push-ups a day for a year. I later modified my goal to allow 2 rest days because otherwise I was going to tear up my pecs and then I wouldn't be able to do any push-ups a day. But Febe, when I first started, I couldn't do 100 push-ups. So I gave myself, I had like 2 weeks before January 1st. I gave myself 2 weeks to work up to it. And the first couple of days, I didn't exactly do wall push-ups, but I did them on a countertop. So I was like everything but a wall. I'm at a 45-degree angle like this, doing push-ups. Even then, I could only do 10 at a time, just because my shoulders hurt so badly. And like the muscles-wise, I could push them out, but I was really grinding my shoulders. And the first day I couldn't even get up to 100, dude. I got to like 50, 10 at a time, and I'm like quivering and my shoulders are aching. I got ice packs on my shoulders. So the next day, I did the same thing, got up to 60. The next day, got up to 70, then 80, then 90, all the way up to 100. And then I graduated to the backs of chairs, which are not much higher. If you ever look, in fact, the backs of some chairs go up above the table. These particular chairs are about right here. So then I shoved the chairs against the wall and did them on the backs of chairs. And then I could do 20 at a time for a couple of the sets. Got in my 100. Eventually, it was like February, and I used to go right in there in the lobby. I'd scoot aside those tables where your parents sit and watch, and I'd flip those chairs around, shove them up against the wall right by those lookout windows, and I would do my push-ups on the seats of the chairs. Still, floor push-ups just hurt the shoulders too much. And it was only March or April or so that I finally graduated down to the floor. And now, as you know, from Mondays and Wednesdays, I'm up to 40 at a time, and I will hit 50. I'm hoping by the end of the year I can do 100 straight push-ups on the floor. But absolutely, work your way up. You've got to be smart about your body. I had a couple of wimpy kick days, remember, when I hurt my back. You got to look at the big picture. There's certain times, yes, you need to just push through it. Typically those times are if you have muscle fatigue or if you're just tired. You keep pushing, pushing, pushing. Now, once you get joint pain, that starts to be a red flag. So if the bones in the back are hurting, which they were, as evidenced by pinching the nerve and my leg going numb, you have to watch out for that. Your shoulder joint, you have to watch out for that. You're sore here, you're sore in your muscles here, or here, or here. You can pretty much push past that, you know, aside from if you've got like bruising in the muscle, okay, then you need to rest it. But you just have to get to know your body and know when to push it out and know when to take a break, know when you need to take a step up. You know, don't try to jump 3 rungs up on the ladder when 1 will get you there. 1 will get you there if you just keep climbing. What were we on? I believe we were on Pyoungans 3, if memory serves. Pyoungans 3. We'll do it on the count so Soren can follow along. Bye, Julia. Oh, man, Julia. All right, we will see you later, Julia, and where you can start with Pyoungans 3 with us. Here we go. Pyoungans 3 on the count. Bend your knees. Go hard. True me. And hana. Do. Set. Net. Hana. Do. Yeah. Hana. And 1. 2. 3. 4. Hana. 1. 2. Yeah. Pile. Show. Twaggy time. Hana. Do. Set. Net. Tassen. Yes. Ilgam. You do. A hop. You whack. You twack. Let's hit Pyoungans 4 before I lose my nerve, bro. On the count, super intense. To me. Hana. Do. Set. Net. Hana. Do. Set. Net. Pass it. Yeah. Hana. Do. Set. Net. Hana. Do. Set. Net. Yeah. Pass it. Paddle. Show. Quick, before you lose your cardio, let's do a twack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whack, twack. Very good. Belts to the side. And let's knock out Pyoungan 5. Slowly on the count, but super intensely. Bend knees. How you doing, Soren? I haven't heard from you. I hope you're doing okay over there. All right, here comes Pyoungan 5. 준비. 하나. 둘. 셋. 넷. 하나. 둘. 일곱. 셋. 넷. 다섯. 여섯. 일곱. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah! Paddle. Show. Don't even stop. Belts around. Whack. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 육, whack, twack. Good. All right, I'm going to take a breather before Bosai. I don't know if you guys need one. A little bit of agua. Asper cream is a cream that relieves joint pain. Yes, and I did a little thing on capsaicin. But Febe, if you use capsaicin, you got to tell your mom to really watch out. That stuff is super hard. It's been a week since I put it on my back, and when I start sweating like now, I can still feel the heat. If I lean back on my car seat, it magnifies the heat in my back. It is serious stuff. The first time I ever used it, I used my hands to rub it on, and I couldn't wear contact lenses for a good week because it had soaked into my skin. Then when I touched something sensitive like my eye would start burning. It looked like I got maced. So the directions say to use rubber gloves. Trust me on this, use rubber gloves. So it's a big pain to put it on. You got to put on your rubber gloves. Then you rub it wherever you want. Careful not to let it get on your forearms. Like if I'm rubbing here and I accidentally do this and get it on my wrists, it's going to be there for a week. And then it takes like a full hour before it really kicks in. You start to feel it in maybe 30 minutes. After an hour, you really feel it. Also, do not take a hot or cold shower. because it will feel like sub-zero freezing or like a blowtorch on your back. You got to try to find 98.6 degree water in order for that section of your body. Anyway, but it's extremely effective. It really got me through that whole back thing. But Aspercreme is good. So is Bengay. But that stuff smells, man. The capsaicin does not smell at all. It's completely odor-free. But I remember to wear gloves. I'm going to cheat a little and have some protein powder water. So good. Salt caramel. I'm going to rinse her down with a little plain. Yeah, baby. Yeah, okay. Time for Bosai. I've done it facing you plenty of times. We're going to do it facing that way to match the format of the day. And Soren, like and subscribe. Oh, thank you. My personal assistant, Zoe. Here's Master Jeff, a puppet. Here's Zoe. Hi, I'm Master Jeff. It's Zoe and Gabby really running the show here. All I am is the puppet. They are the puppet masters. Hi, I'm Master Jeff. Like and subscribe. Remember to like and subscribe our channel. Zoe goes to get something to drink. And there goes Master Jeff. Anyway, yes, please like and subscribe. And let's knock out Bosai, baby. Our last one, guys. Bend them knees. Slam them hands and fists and kicks like you were busting concrete blocks on every move. Here we go. Right. And I'm going to back up just a little because this one really moves forward. To me. Like this, Soren. Ha! Yeah! Duel. Set. Net. Pass it. Yes it. Hana. Duel. Set. Net. Pass it. Yes it. Yeah. You get. Yeah, dude. Hana. Duel. Yeah. Set. Net. Pass it. Yes it. Hana. Duel. Set. Net. Pass it. Yes it. Ilgap. You do. Hop. You. Yeah. Paddle. Show. Twacky, twacky, twacky. Let's go. Hana. Do. Set. Net. Pass it. Yes. You get. You do. Hop. You whack. Twack. You know, all these weeks trying to understand my multiplication tables, thinking I had to know my 12s. Let's see, 12 times 9, what is that, 108? So how many more do we need? Dude, 10 times 12 is 120. We just did 9 forms. 3 basics, 5 Pyoungans. That makes 8. Bosai makes 9. If we do one more form and then twack, that's 120 push-ups for the day. And we got 6 minutes, so let's throw in another form. Tell you what, let's make it choreo. We'll make it choreo. Here we go. To me. Hana. Do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hana. 2, set, net, iya, paddle, short, twag it, baby, twag it, twag it, twag it. Hana, 2, set, net, toss it, yes, you got, you do, hop, you whack, twack. That is 120 push-ups, ladies and gentlemen. If you come to class today, we'll definitely do 30 more, at which point you may boast about having done 150 push-ups today. Yeah, baby. Most people can't peel off one. And yes, it may take you a while to build up to it. That's great. Start building. Get familiar with your body. Learn to determine what is an injury and what is just pain. Injury, you need to be smart, you need to take a break. Pain, bro, you got to make friends with it and get past it. The secret is to understand which is which. All right, folks, I have got to earn my living today. Quite frankly, between you and me, you think what you guys pay tuition for is taekwondo lessons. No, you don't, because I would do that for free. In fact, I paid to do it. Well, at this point, I've owned a dojo longer than I haven't owned a dojo, but there was a while when I had paid to do it for like 10 times longer than I'd been getting paid to do it. Dude, I love this part. It's free. What you pay me for is what I'm about to do today, which is to go and reconcile this and that, contact the landlord, negotiate our rent, about which they've been pretty kind, and otherwise we wouldn't be here. Between you guys sticking around and our landlord being cool and trying to just find the max balance that we can, it's been cool. But there is much to do, and that is what you pay me for, is to keep the trains running on time, because the taekwondo folks, I would do for free. All right, so let's see here. Yes, there's my outro video. And any last minute, I am so used to reverse forms. Oh, and goom gong, tell you what, maybe we'll do them in class if we have time, but I gotta go because I gotta go earn my living. Remember, please, to like and subscribe. Seven's got a really nice little thing where a red subscribe button comes up and his hand comes up and goes dink dink. If you haven't already, head over there to VFX Tutorials by 7 and like and subscribe on that guy too. He's really working hard to try to build up his following. Anyway, guys, I can't put it off anymore. I've got to go. I got to get to work. Love you guys. Thanks for holding me accountable. And I am out of here. This has been a South Miami Taekwondo live stream with Master Jeff. Avoid practicing the techniques learned in live stream with Master Jeff while drunk, stoned, sloshed, tipsy, buzzed, blotto, slammed, plowed, jolly, play-eyed, hammered, wasted, inebriated, or otherwise intoxicated. Watching live stream with Master Jeff, you acknowledge the possibility of and waive all liability for any mental laceration, occipital fracture, broken nose, acute mandibular dislocation, strained wrist, hyperextended elbow, broken ribs, bruising, or bleeding, tear, sprains, fractures, dislocated shoulder, or concussion. All rights reserved. Unauthorized presentation in publication strictly prohibited.